What up, guys? Welcome to another daily news brought to you by Strive. Go on to strive.cc to learn more about us. Moving on to the news, we have a juicy one today. We got the Pump.Fun founder, Alan. This guy, he's been doing the rounds doing podcasts and apparently accidentally got doxxed. He did this podcast where this image was covering his face, but for some reason the image is static and he is moving around. And as you can see here, for a split of a second, you can see a bit of his face. And yeah, this big deal because now it looks like everyone is trying to figure out who this guy is. Yeah, so he's doing this bankless podcast and apparently got doxxed. Now this video has been made private as people were suspecting. Yeah, the video has been made private. They probably will edit that out, but the whole podcast is here on Twitter, on X. I'll put a link for it below. It looks like people even launched a pump.fun on this just to cash in on this. But yeah, let's see. I'll keep you updated on this news, see what happens. But can be quite interesting if they find who this guy is. But yeah, on another news, we have here pretty big news on BlackRock CEO Larry Fink. He's coming hot with some Bitcoin price predictions, 700,000 if institutional adoption hits scale. And basically what he's saying here is that he's in talks with sovereign wealth funds to allocate 2 to 5% of their portfolios to Bitcoin. And yeah, if this happens, it would be insane for the Bitcoin price, because you can imagine if some countries start to buy Bitcoin, other rival countries might feel inclined to do it, and it might become a race to the top in this case, where you can imagine if China buys Bitcoin, the US will feel pressure to buy Bitcoin, Russia will buy Bitcoin. It'll be an arms race to whoever can buy the most Bitcoin. And this guy, Peng Chao, is the CEO of G42, AI firm G42. He said that crypto is the currency of AI, which I really agree with. I can see a future where AIs get more and more autonomous and more ingrained into our lives, and they will definitely need an easy way to transact. And I think crypto is definitely that. I can imagine in the future people having AI agents. Well, you don't even need to imagine in the future because it's happening already, but people having AI agents that automate their lives, and you can imagine giving your AI agent $100, $200 per month to do some tasks for you. So I don't know, you might have that in its wallet and ask it to buy you stuff as you need it, or for a business, you might manage business needs. I feel like a crypto as currency of AI is going to be a huge thing in the future. And then another great news: Kentucky law guarantees right to hold your own keys, which it doesn't mean much for us because you could obviously always have your own keys and self-custody Bitcoin. What this does for Kentucky residents is that it gives it a layer of protection, and it recognizes Bitcoin and self-custody as a protected right of the Kentucky residents. But another great thing that comes with it is that Kentucky is also looking at spending up to 10% of their reserves in digital assets. So I imagine this would be mostly or exclusively Bitcoin. But you can imagine if this passes in Kentucky, other states might follow, and then we might have even the US as a federal state buying Bitcoin. And again, this is linked with the previous news. If sovereign wealth funds start buying Bitcoin, it'll be an arms race to whoever gets more and more Bitcoin. And yeah, if that happens, you can definitely see a future where Bitcoin hits $1 million. Which, if you are watching this, I don't think you need any convincing. I think that is definitely gonna happen. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. But yeah, that's the Kentucky news. In other news, we have this company Tapbit that has secured $40 million insurance facility. capitalized entirely in Bitcoin. What this means is that this company TapBit, has a $40 million lump sum of money to give insurance to people, but usually this is in US dollars, but they have their lumps of money in Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin surges, obviously they'll have their upside. If Bitcoin goes down, then they'll have the downside. But what this shows us is that institutions are more and more comfortable holding Bitcoin, and it's becoming more and more a thing to have big financial institutions using Bitcoin as a store of value and using Bitcoin in their reserves. And yeah, it's great news for our industry, I think. But yeah, that's all for our crypto news today. Yeah, don't forget to check tomorrow for more news and join us on Strive. Yeah, if you want to join us, we send an email newsletter every Tuesday, and you'll get market updates. You'll get the top projects that we are looking at and more crypto news. So yeah, this is how you win in crypto. And see you tomorrow.